Most common types of exterior entry door, that's a double question. I don't know if they mean style or if they mean material. So steel entry doors, exterior doors, if you want to call them that, are the most common door. And a steel door is efficient and it's secure. The only problem with the steel door is it's prone to losing its color because it's steel, and so it's a painted material, and the steel gets hot and affects the paint and affects the finish. Plus, if it's a steel door, it's susceptible to rusting because the bottom of the door, if you have snow, ice melt, they put salt down. It's the same thing like to a car. We offer steel doors to hit a budget area, but we prefer to sell fiberglass doors because the fiberglass isn't affected by the heat or the cold as far as the finish goes, and it isn't affected by salt or ice melt like, rusting metal does, as opposed to fiberglass. But probably the single biggest benefit of a fiberglass door is when you get a fiberglass door and you have it stained and make it look like wood, as opposed to a metal door that is stained to look like wood. Well, when you get a metal door stained to look like wood, everybody can tell by the sheen and all that. It's like, hey, that's a metal door they tried to make look like wood. When you get a fiberglass door stained to look like wood, it's so convincing, I can't tell. I have to go up and knock it and tap it and kind of feel if that's wood or if that's fiberglass. And the advantage of having a fiberglass door, which I should point this out, you don't ever want to buy a wood door today. If you buy a wood door, the quality of wood or lumber is very low, but it's very susceptible to the elements. So you're constantly painting and maintaining, and wood shrinks and expands and it contracts and it warps and da-da-da. You don't want those issues. You want the benefit of a fiberglass door, that it's energy efficient, maintenance free, easy to clean, low maintenance, etc. But you have the aesthetics or prettiness that wood offers. And so I just very strongly recommend getting a fiberglass entry door. They cost more, but they last far longer. They look far better, and they hold up. And then just one other little weird thing. You're walking up to your car, your vehicle, which is a metal material, and you go to put your keys in it to unlock the door. And I know this dates me because everybody's got a key fob now. But in the old days, when you go up there and you're carrying your groceries and you're trying to put it, you would scratch the car, the key wouldn't go in the keyhole, you'd put a ding in it with the key, etc. Same thing with an entry door. When you walk up to your entry door and you're carrying your groceries or you're carrying all your crud in because you only want to make one trip and you're trying to put the key in the lock, on a metal door, you're going to scratch it and dent it and ding it. Just one more example. It's like the refrigerator door. Everybody has stainless steel appliances. They're beautiful, except when they get dented or dinged because you hit it on this, or you bumped it with this, or you scratched it with this. Same thing with a steel door. With a fiberglass door, they're far more durable. They don't scratch as easy. They don't dent and ding like metal does. So it's just a superior product. It's just a little bit more costly, but in the long run, it's a better investment.